Hey everyone, I'm Colin here at eTrailer. Today we're going to do a test fit of the Thule Camber 4 bike rack on our 2014 Volkswagen Passat. Now this 4-bike hanging style rack is a great way to transport up to 4 bikes to and from your destination. It's going to do a great job of holding your bikes very solid. We have 3 different points of contact on our bike. We have 2 straps on the top tube right here. One of them is going to be more towards the front, towards the handlebars, and the other one's going to be towards the seat. Now the third point of contact is going to be down here with the anti-sway cradle, a strap securing around the seat post tube. That just helps take away a lot of the unnecessary movement. You can see it's still got a little bit of play, but it really cuts down on that movement to help prevent bike-to-bike contact and bike-to-vehicle contact. Let's go ahead and take the bike off so we can take a closer look at the rack. Straps operate just like a lot of other straps out there. Just push the tab and the strap comes right out. Now we can remove the bike. When I'm done unloading my bikes, I always like to go ahead and replace my straps just so they're not, flying around too much. Just kind of gives it a more uniform look. With any hitch-mounted accessory, you will have added length to your vehicle. In the case of our Passat, we're going to measure from the bumper to the outermost point of our camber. We've added on about 40.5 inches to the back of our Passat. We can cut down on that space just by folding down these arms. There's a latch up top here. We're going to pull that up. Lets our arms fold down until you hear it latch into place. Now if we measure again from the bumper to the outermost point, we're down to about 12.5 inches added on. That is a pretty big difference. This is something to keep in mind for any close quarter situations, like if you want to park in your garage. Let's go ahead and measure our ground clearance as well at the bottom. Going to be about 7.5 inches right there. That is pretty close to the ground, but because the Passat does sit lower, you're still not going to have to worry about going over speed bumps or curbs, just small things like that. If we want to gain access to the trunk, we can do so. You can see when I open up my trunk, it clears the bike rack right there. However, this bike rack does feature a tilt-away option, so that if you want to use it for another vehicle in your household, maybe you got a minivan or a crossover SUV, you can tilt it away so the hatch can swing up. There's a latch down here. We're going to pull up on it so we can let it tilt away. And like I said, from there, the hatch can swing open without making contact with the bike rack. I do want to point out that it is recommended not to use this feature when bikes are loaded, so make sure the bike rack is empty before you tilt it away. When we fold it back up, it's going to latch into place. You'll hear it, just like that. Let's go ahead and take a look and see how it connects to our hitch. We're going to have an 1.25 by 1.25 receiver on our Passat. If you have another vehicle in your household which has that 2-inch receiver, you can put the included sleeve on the end of the shank to convert it to a 2-inch shank. We have that anti-rattle bolt right there, which helps take away the shake and play from our bike rack, even when we're traveling at high speeds. Well, thank you all for watching. That's going to do it for our test fit of the Thule Camber 4 bike rack on our 2014 Volkswagen Passat.
Here on our test course, we'll start by going through the slalom. This is going to show us the side-to-side action. This simulates turning corners or evasively maneuvering. Once we get to the alternating speed bumps, we'll see the twisting action. This will simulate hitting a curb or pothole or driving over uneven pavement. Once we get to the full speed bumps, we'll see the up and down action. This will be just like driving in and out of a parking lot, parking garage, or driveway.